toasty. Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another edition of Man Up. So today I am going to be doing a haul video. Last video that I did, I asked you guys for your feedback about what you wanted to see next, and looks like the most popular one was another haul video. To be honest, I was planning on doing all three anyway. It's more like what order am I going to release them in. So without further ado, let's jump into the haul. Okie dokie, let's just jump through. Let's just jump right in. So first I'll show you guys the brushes I got. I got two new brushes. Every time I get something at E.L.F, I always buy a couple brushes because they're all so good. It's a really great investment. So the first one I got is just like a simple fan brush. If you guys seen my full face tutorials or my full face looks, I normally do a liquid and cream contour and then I set it with a heavy finishing powder. So I thought this would be a really great option to just kind of like dust away that powder after I'm done. Because using something a little bit bigger like this one here, I'm just afraid that sometimes it's removing the makeup underneath because it's just so big. So I thought that would be really cool, but I also thought it would be fun to do for kind of like contouring and like doing a little bit beside the nose and like that sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's only $3. I'll give you my feedback, of course. So the next one is this E.L.F powder brush. This one I've seen a few times and I wasn't sure. It comes in like a cute little holster, I guess just to kind of help it keep its shape. So when you kind of like buff it out a bit and let it return back to its normal shape, it's got this really nice flat brush head and it's very round. I think that would be, I think the main purpose of this would be for like a powder foundation, to really buff in your powder foundation. But I'm going to try using it for my contouring, again, because I have been using this brush a lot for my contouring, and especially when I'm using like cheaper bronzer, this Rimmel one, I find that that brush doesn't pick up the product quite as much. So I wanted to get something bigger, like see if it really does pick up more product more effectively and if it can transport it. Because like I always say, you don't want to like chisel in your bronzers and your blushes. You kind of want to take a brush like this and just kind of pat it in to where you want to apply it. And then use a brush like this to kind of knock away the excess. It lets you get a more targeted application, but then it also allows you to not disturb all the makeup underneath your bronzers and blushes, because the last thing you want to do is spend a whole bunch of time doing a cream or a liquid contour, and then you go in with your brush and you really destroy all that hard work you did. But yeah, this looks really good. It's super, super dense, lots and lots of bristles, super soft and cozy. I mean, every brush I've ever gotten from E.L.F has been amazing. It disappears. All the brushes I've gotten from E.L.F have been amazing, so I have no doubt that this will be just as good. Okay, next one here is my lip exfoliator. Now this is something that I actually, another YouTuber actually got me onto this. Her name's Emily Noel. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her. I'll put a link to her channel in the description box in the bottom place. It smells really good. It smells like maple syrup or something. It's really tasty. Anyway, yeah, so it just looks like a lipstick, but it's just really like scratchy. It looks like it has like little pieces of brown sugar in there, like hardened brown sugar. So I think basically you just kind of like, oh yeah, I can feel it. Mind you, I have a little bit of lip gloss on, so I don't want to disturb it too much, but yeah, I mean, first impressions, it seems really abrasive. The only thing that I would be really curious about is to see how it wears down. I've purchased products like this before, and the stick wasn't very hard, so it would kind of bend as you used it, so as you're really applying the pressure to exfoliate, the product would kind of tip. And then eventually kind of break off and it would just be a mess. So yeah, so I'm excited to see how this one actually works. It looks a lot more stiff, a lot more hard than other products that I've seen, like other lip exfoliators, so that's gonna be a good one. Next I got an E.L.F mineral lip liner. As you guys know, I'm experimenting more with drag, so I am purchasing products that I would normally never purchase, and that's why I got them from E.L.F, because I don't have, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be wearing a lip liner every day, so it's not something that I really am interested in purchasing at a higher end place. It just doesn't make any sense for me. It does not want to come out. Okay, I'm just going to rip the box apart. Oh. Okay, so note for all you purchasers out there, it is super challenging to get it out of the packaging. Okay, there you go. The only thing I will let you know is, it does say on the package, no parabens, no preservatives, no dyes. And this one's apparently, there's no animal testing involved, so that's actually really cool too. It's really cool to know that a product isn't tested on animals, so it is really interesting that this isn't. I'm gonna have to look into the rest of the line and see if it is also not tested on animals. Yeah. But anyway, so here's the lip liner. It's just a simple, like, little roll-up lip liner. It's like a Rhone red or like a brick red. It's coming off a little bit more orange on camera. It looks a little bit more like a cool brown almost. Yeah, I mean, this seemed like a really neutral color, red undertone. Red lipstick is normally what I would probably want to wear. I also liked it because it's not too, like, it's like 10 shades darker than my skin tone. So it's something that I could see easily transitioning into my skin, and it's like it could be good. So I'll have to give you more info about that one. So next is my E.L.F. matte lip color. This one I wanted to get I wanted to try. I'm more partial to matte lip colors because I prefer everything that I purchase to do just what it's supposed to do, and then buying other products if I want to switch things up. So I'd rather have a matte lipstick and then have a nice clear gloss, so that if I want to add a gloss to it, I don't really like getting shimmer or glossy lipsticks, just because I want to control how much shine my lip color has. I don't want a product that tells me how much shine my lipstick has to have. Interesting enough, this one is also not tested on animals. So I'm really gonna start looking at all of my E.L.F. products because I didn't know they were a cruelty-free line, so good for them. So far everything I'm looking at is cruelty-free, so perfect. So here it is. It's a roll up again. I'm just gonna roll up and see how much is actually in there. Not a ton. Again, looking super orange on camera. It is not that orange at all. It's like fire engine red. I don't know if you can see now that it's swatched. That's more the color. It's a little bit, there is a warm undertone, but it's definitely red. It's a nice fire engine red. Very matte, super creamy, really soft. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a really fun option. I really do prefer lip pencils and lip roll-ups because I find I can get a lot more like targeted application. I guess a lipstick's convenient if you just kind of want to throw something on real quick, but for precision, I think that this is going to be a really great tool. So I'm going to have to let you guys know about that one. This one looks really promising, so I'm really excited to try it. Okay, so this is another product that I got because like I said, I want to experiment with drag. So I got one of the E.L.F. lash kits. I have to say, now that I'm looking at them, it cost me 50 cents. So, I mean, they look 50 cents. I don't know if you can see, look really plasticky. They don't look like hair at all. And some of them are like a slightly lighter gray and the rest are black, but it really does look like plastic. Like it looks like Christmas tinsel almost. Yeah, those ones are definitely gonna need to get tried on before I can really give you guys a buy or don't buy. To me, it looks really cheap. I mean, what I normally tend to do anyway is I tend to cut the lash in half down the middle, and then I just put them on the outside corner of my eye just to give it more of like that cat eye effect. Because I don't find that having extra long lashes in the inner corner really does anything for the shape of my eye or for the looks that I'm looking for. I'll have to let you know. I'm a little sketchy about these ones. I don't know about this. They were 50 cents, so it's worth a try, but Papa's not excited for these ones. No. Let me know in the comments below if you know any really good places to get super cheap lashes. Because for me, I'm not wearing them frequently, so it's not worth it for me to spend a lot of money on a lash. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the pièce de résistance, I purchased the E.L.F. palette. 104 pieces. It's eyes, lips, face, blush, tons and tons of stuff, plus a bunch of brushes. This was on sale, and I think it only cost like $8, which is ridiculous. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna pick it up and I'll play around with it and see if I like any of the products. I'm not familiar with the E.L.F. eyeshadows, so I thought this is a really great way to get a little sample size of a bunch of different eyeshadows. So yeah, so let's open it up and take a look. I'm hard. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. So it just has a little opening. Oh, that's a pretty nice size mirror. Oh look, there I am. Hello me. Hello me filming. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty big. It's got, and then here's all the eyeshadows. I'm just gonna take off the little thingamajig. It's nice. I can see there's a good assortment of like matte colors and a nice like matte brown. It's a nice matte. Oh, look, there's a nice like matte navy, matte pine green. There's a lot of like matte blacks and browns down here, which I think would be really great for doing like a smoky eye or a more like sultry, vampy kind of look. And then, of course, like pure matte white. Oh, I love matte white. Matte white is good for everything. Honestly, like if you're gonna spend money on an eyeshadow, whether you're a boy or a girl, if you're using it for your eye or not, a white eyeshadow is probably the best thing for everyone. Using it for the inner corner, using it for highlights, like it's honestly, everyone needs to own a white eyeshadow. And then the next stage is all the lip colors. And as you can see, it's a lot of like reds, neutrals, pinks. Again, everything on the camera there is showing up either really orange or really white. I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer to see if you guys can see. Yeah, like I think you can see in that lighting, the colors are a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more loud. And there's a little bit more selection. It really doesn't look like quite as atonal as it does far away. And then you open it up again. Ooh. I don't know about that one. I like these ones. This one's like a nice, like just a highlight color. This one's like a near matte bronzer. Blush, 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 like blush. That one's nice. I like that one. Hot pink, baby. Hot pink. Okay. The only one I don't get is this one. It's like a shimmery gold. I think that would look good on really dark skin types, maybe. I don't know if I would want to apply a gold highlight to my face. This would maybe be fun as like an eyeshadow. I don't think I would use that on my face though. No thanks. Yeah, and then there's a few brushes over here. So I mean, brushes are kind of a bust, but these products seem really pigmented. I'm really excited to try out the face products. I must admit, not really impressed with the fact that these 4 blushes at the bottom are almost identical. I'm gonna have to play around with these glosses because I am really excited to play around with these. And especially the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows look really fun. I'm just gonna do a swatch of a few of them and kind of see what the colors look like. So here's a swatch of some of the colors that kind of popped out at me. I have to admit, the pigmentation is kind of dodgy. It's a little bit hit or miss. Like some of them, like this blue is super pigmented, this nice bright pink is super pigmented, but then a lot of the other ones kind of, like I don't know if you can see, looking at it from this distance, you can tell it almost looks like there's empty spaces in between the colors. Yeah, like a lot of the lighter colors don't really show, but then again, like things like this yellow is super pigmented, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play around with this more and give you guys a more like detailed review. First impression, I must admit the fact that one brush was broken and the other two were like useless was kind of like, I don't know why they would advertise it comes with brushes. Also, I was kind of disappointed with the blush selection. There's really only one blush that I was really excited about, and this one here. I also am not a big fan of this really yellow gold color. The lip colors, I'm going to have to experiment with them more. They don't look super pigmented. And again, the eyeshadows are kind of hit or miss. I mean, for my purposes, I just want to play around with these things. I think for my purposes, it'll be fine, but like, from my first impression, I would say, if you already know what you like from E.L.F, or if you already know what you like in an eyeshadow, just buy an eyeshadow palette, because to be honest, those are what seems to be the best in this palette. So, oh, one more thing I just noticed. They don't have a master list of the products in here. Like, they don't have a list that says, like, what each color of the eyeshadows is, what each color of the blush, the face colors, what they are. How the hell am I supposed to know what they are? What if I really love an eyeshadow and I want to go and buy it? Do I have to, like, go online and, like, look through every single eyeshadow until I find one? I don't know. If you guys know if there is a master list and I'm just not seeing it, it's not in the kit anywhere. So that's kind of a piss off. I don't want to spend a bunch of time with this product and then find out I really love something and then I can never buy it again. So I don't know. Okay, I'm slowly getting really disappointed with this. Hopefully it really changes my mind, because I don't like playing Where's Waldo with my makeup. Like, where the fuck? Anywho, on that note, thanks so much for watching. Shout out to all these people who subscribed to my channel this week. It really, like I said, it really does make a big difference when you subscribe, and it really lets me know that I'm doing a good job. So if you have subscribed already and you want to get a shout out in one of my videos, just leave a little comment in the comments below and I'll push you up here. I think I'm going to do this every video now. I'm just going to kind of give you guys an update about all the people that have subscribed and kind of give you guys a big thank you. Also, I have Twitter now. I've never had Twitter before. I have 1 follower. So, like, but I think that will be a really fun way for me to keep in touch with you guys. I'll put my Twitter handle will just be right here. So add me and let me know what you think about this video, what you think about my channel, give me your feedback. Also, please always do in the comments below, let me know what you want to see, because I only have so many ideas. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had fun, and yeah, talk to you later, bros and hoes.